Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my people. Depending where on a day, we're going to take our greetings from Obidati Family TV. Welcome to Hope Alive, the program where we say we dey bring the things as it take they happen. As our mandate, they don't collect them, we dey fight back, make we get our mandate back. So today, na another episode where we say we go discuss and dissect wetin dey happen for court, and they bring the thing as it take be. So we go right into wetin happen for court today, will be 14th. And as we know, yesterday, save all the evidence where we say we get, where we carry come inside motor plenty, where we show that same yesterday. All that the court accept them, come put them for one side for the court, say they don't accept them as for evidence. All these forms where we say would they bring, one mostly the ones from IREV, then they object to them. But something very, very important, very, I don't know how to put them, happen. So we need to be happy about that. That is the fact that INEC chairman will appear in court. And he will answer to all these questions. And that will form the major thing we want to talk about today. So make we pay attention well. All the things as it take be, we go bring them out. All the opposing that they have been opposing, we want open them, make we they get understanding how the thing take be. Why they oppose these things, make them come oppose their own chairman, make we see. So we will go inside now, make we begin to discuss them. And we will bring about waiting to happen for the judicial system now, where we say our people need to shine their eyes. The judiciary themselves, we go give them waiting, then they call that judicial notice. Make them know, say we know waiting they happen. To discuss all these things with me today, I dey for studio with Angel. And Dr. Etelbert dey for Zoom. If all of us know him. So first, make we first begin to show how that thing take end and how these lawyers take tell us say Mahmood they come court by subpoena, by summon, by fire, by force. In go come court. Make una hear as they take talk am. And as they take talk am, make I no take their mouth, take chop onions. Make una hear from them. Then go take the discussion forward. Make our lawyers know how the thing they pain us and how they go take act.
My obedient people, una welcome. Good day to every one of you. Una, I know say una day all right. Thank God for life, because life now be the most important thing. Because once we dey alive, we go dey pursue them, they go one after the other. The thing where they swim to is say confession full everywhere. They don't they confess small. The fear of Obi na the beginning of wisdom. Small, we go get our mandate. Whether they like them or not, we must get them by fire, by force. Mahmood own, when he come to court now, we go ask her so many questions. I know say you get questions. Me too, I get so many questions. Especially that 25% for Abuja, where we go use, now be the first one where we go use come out Tinubu for Aso Rock. My people, make una tanda with day.
Before this Tuesday, the PDP had brought a total of 18 witnesses to help with its case, as it seeks to nullify Tinubu's victory at the presidential polls held on 25 February. And the party called 2 additional persons, including a special witness, to help Atiku's case at the Presidential Election Court. The special witness, who was PDP National Coordinator of its Situation Room during the presidential election, tendered 3 video evidences in separate flash drives. The first is a video of INEC chairman where he stated there is no going back on the use of BVAS devices on election day, as well as the upload of results onto IREV real-time. The second is that of Festus Okoye, an INEC National Commissioner, stating that if there's sustained malfunction of the beavers, the election will be postponed to the next day. And the third is that of the European Union Election Observer Mission, which stated that INEC only began uploading results onto the IREV at 10 p.m. on election day. At the close of the day's proceedings, Atiku's lawyer, Chris Uche, informed the Justice Haruna Samani-led 5-member panel that the subpoena had been issued on the INEC chairman to appear before the court.
When we now mentioned that we had subpoenaed the INEC chairman, you can see that there are some documents we tendered and they objected to. But now we are also subpoenaing them to come by themselves and produce those documents. Yeah. Those documents, let them produce them themselves so that we'll know whether they will object or not object to the ones they will produce by themselves.
Meanwhile, in the Labour Party petition hearing earlier in the day, reports of INEC result viewing portal IREV from 5 states were tendered in evidence. Continuation of hearing of both petitions have been fixed for Wednesday, 14 June.
You see, my people, when I welcome back. So it is sweet me when they hear from the lawyers. Some people go talk, say, no be PDP lawyers be this. We get one thing in common with PDP. We no agree with the announcement with this very election. So we agree at one thing, that the election was rigged. Therefore, when the one where they go for their own side, we be saying in the same thing we get in common, we go they share them because now the same thing. We feel get where we differ, make we keep that one by the side. But for this very one, they don't already say they summon them. Now, one of the greatest thing, if you ask me, now it happen. Why? Because one, that glitches where happen for that day as Festus Okoye first introduced wetin big glitches to us. The question where they ask them for a national television, now whether then go explain wetin that glitches mean. Talk say in appointed time, their ICT team go explain them. Months don't pass, they never explain them. That's one. Then secondly, they come talk say they no go allow political parties to come check wetin happen for their back end server. Now the same Festus Okoye, na him talk am. Up till now, they no give access to the lawyers or even all the political parties where we say this PDP and LP to go and check even the documents itself. After they don't pay money to give them documents where we say they need to present as evidence, they no bring them. Several things where don't happen. We go talk say judiciary, go do this one judiciary, go everybody go talk say na judiciary. Make I don't talk am before and I go talk am again. Judiciary, then they show their sign say na somebody wey be say dem cover in eye. Meaning say na wetin you carry come for them, na dem go take judge you. They know they go do investigation. No be their job, be that one. You fit get your own opinion, but me, I dey bring my own, and the people wey be say dem dey analyze with me, dem go share their own. So as Mahmood dey come, he go sit down for that very witness box. He go testify against Tinubu because I know say na wetin God go do. He go testify against Tinubu. He go talk wetin happen. These forms wey be say dem dey object. We go see whether if him bring that phone come, in lawyers go object to them. I go see them. Because all this objection, opposing, what then they do every day. And they suspect them. Every day, they go talk, say they oppose, say they go give their reason for final address. Yes, we agree. But we no go wait until that final address. Make we even get that man. We be say, na him be the person, we be say, in the deal with these things. Now, Dr. Tebat dey here, and I know say he know the things we be say, questions we be say we won't ask Mahmood because na Nigerians versus INEC. It's not really about Obi. Na Nigerian mandate na the man take. So the questions where we want, if you make your own comments here, so that when the man see done there, whether not tomorrow or not today in the appear, make the man for answer some certain question where we go put to our legal team, then go ask those questions. Our legal team, now human beings them be, and then they make mistake, and they forget some things. Where we dey, somebody will be say, you think say no even if you get one kind fine opinion or judgment. If you say something where we say, now one question where you go ask that man, you go fumble. You see, so that's why we talk say today, we go look am and then we'll dive into what thing they happen to the judiciary. Because we don't get evidence say many judges for this our courts, they compromise. Many judgments where then they carry come out, saying na solicited judgments. We go bring the evidence. We go show now as they take their mouth, take talk am. Dr. Talbot, make we start with Mahmood. The expectations of what our lawyers are to do, the grilling that will happen on that very day, and all the things that evidence we need him to come out with, including his IT team. Those people will talk say glitch there. Make we hear from you before I start. You know, say my verse they catch me. Angela, I'll get to you. Make we start with Dr. Tel.
Please. The Mahmood appearing in court with his IT team, whether he appeared in person or his IT team comes to represent him, offers us opportunity to put it to them that there was no glitch. There was no glitch on the day of the election. There was no glitch at all till today. And secondly, it will prove to the world that indeed the beavers, nothing can be deleted. The beavers is an electronic device. If it has a magnetic storage system, which is what we call hard disk, I can tell you that whatever they think they have deleted is not deleted. Even if there was a time when the password was changed, which we believe the history will show it. That's why INEC is holding it back, because INEC knows that if the proper question is thrown to the IT team of INEC by professionals too, who knows the system, everything will fall flat in its face. When even the IP address of the person that changed the password will be revealed, and that person will be shown and be proven to the world that it is INEC that compromised beavers. INEC destroyed the hope of Nigerians. INEC made it possible for House of Assembly and Senate to work, but for the presidency not to work. That's why they are not releasing it. And if Mahmood appears, he will be asked questions, and his answers will be answer given under oath. It means that if he lies, he goes to prison. And if he says the truth, he will expose the fraud that they perpetuated. And I am saying all these things with the hope that our judiciary is still working. Because, of course, yesterday, you saw how a senator says that he has been using his influence as a husband to determine the judgment of the appeal court of the Federal Republic, because his wife was asking the former Senate president, how did you come back to the Senate even when you didn't go for a primary? So I am saying what I am saying, hoping that the judiciary will not allow themselves to be manipulated either by the wife of a judge or the husband of a judge, all things being equal. Thank you.
Dr. Tay, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, okay. I can hear you.
You know, what we are expecting this man to come with, I'm itemizing them. We are looking at the beavers. Supreme Court has made it kind of mandatory that beavers is required to give certain things. I want them to use this very opportunity to get those beavers in and ask the questions that concerns beavers. Because if we are saying the election is rigged, it means that we have this very man for the first time for him to talk to us, at least sitting in the box. So I think one of the things that we want to talk about is the beavers. Tell me what you think. That is for him to come along with the beavers.
Even saying that Supreme Court has made it a kind of, the Supreme Court has said it emphatically. Without the information that the beavers provide, which is the number of accreditation, the whole case falls flat. Anybody who is going for a petition without having the information to say, oh, in this polling booth, it's actually 10 people that is supposed to vote, but they quoted 11 or they quoted 9. So beavers is the basis. So if he is there and they don't ask him question about beavers, why are they bringing him? Why are they bringing him there for? That's the purpose. And secondly, they should also ask him the question of those things you stayed in Chatham House, those things you said to Nigerians, those letters you people wrote saying that upload and beavers will be used. Were you lying or what changed? Those are the kind of things I'm expecting that will happen there. All right.
Yes, thank you very much. The other thing I want to look at is this IREF. Angel, I'm coming to you with that. These very IREF forms and even their own certified documents that they keep opposing. And even when the documents came from them, they keep opposing it. Then we also get the ones that LP and even PDP got from the IREF. That is a tedious work to get all these documents, send it for them as I understand, and they certified it. Having certified it, they are still opposing at it. We are expecting that when Yakubu is seated on that dock, that we have these documents and see whether they are going to oppose it. Now, Angel, to you, I suppose that you see what is being done on IREV. Even yesterday, while in court, they were explaining that some of the evidences tendered from IREV was blood. You understand me? Some of the results were fake. Some of the results, even the presiding officers were not the one that were there, but they will give a different name. Some of the results were changed. Is this not what is expected for him to answer on those days? Correct?
Yes, very correct. And there are many more. Like that IREF results, not be only blood. There are the ones that is steepest where you see as if there is one where even if you see him, you go even laugh. Because they say if you want steal for person, steal and where, make the person no. They go steal 200 and something, leave them for words. Come tipes the 200 and in figure. Then the person where they see him go even see 200 and in west. Then for figure, the person go now see 00. My dear, this prof, I wonder whether they buy their own professor, because me, I know be prof now. I wonder, because the thing, so many questions, they go, Nigerians go ask Mahmood question, so they go faint for court. I know. He go faint because the thing where he do, it dey pain. No be only it dey pain, it dey give us tears for eyes. Because the first one self where I want me answer us, now this 25%. Make him talk and with him mouth, may we hear him. As in people don't talk for PDP side, say, you want make we declare your candidate president, why no score up to 25%? They can't answer, but the person where there for that seat, he no get 25%. So we won't hear Mahmood own say, yeah, talk for this 25%. Uncle. All the documents where would they tender, oppose. Yeah, now, talk your own. Why you refuse giving us LP lawyers the documents where they need? Why? The question, he go answer, he go tire. Okay. I trust our LP lawyers.
Thank you, Angel. I think you spoke very well. You spoke my mind. Now, our people, you get another this thing. Why would they put up this thing will be say they come out from court? Make us understand why would they go dive into this very one, because 9 days more important. The things what would they do for court today now just to tender more evidence, and you know say na 10 days 9 remain. The timeline for this very hearing remain 10 days. I think either by 24th you go turn to be the other people their own. So we just get 10 days to tidy up this. And the things where they happen for court now, no be say witness there now evidence will they shoot in and court they collect them. So we need to round up. Now the other thing I want to bring, Dr. Etel, I need you to understand we have traced the issue of double nomination. And waiting be the issue for double nomination. Now the time where INEC receive that very nomination of Kashim Shettima. Now it be the issue. When this man, I dey bring all these things out, make I show my mind and how I expect us, we be Nigerians, where our mandate then collect, how we won't react. Because people where they call now our lawyers them be. So no be saying now only people be lawyers. Now our lawyers them be. So now as we dey talk, we dey bring those things out as we want them and how we want the thing to progress. Shettima's double nomination borders on when was it received. Those information that came from INEC, those forms, we want to ask him specifically those dates when they were received and when it was sent to them and all of that. Dr. Telbert, please, I need you to lay emphasis on that.
All right. Even before we go into that, it is important for us to also remember with respect to Mahmood that if he appears, when our lawyers were saying that there are many ways to kill a rat, if he appears under subpoena, they will ask him directly all the questions they wanted to ask that the other application they made was not granted. So that is achieving the same purpose. I just want us to remember that before we come into this one. Can you remind me the question I asked again? Because this one I said now was on my head.
Shettima's double nomination, the time in the date they received it.
I think the stamp of INEC shows the day they gave the certified true copy, which is this January, and the document there shows the day they receive it. So it would be nice that he's asked directly in court, this thing you people have in this form, is it true or false? Because by law, the day they receive it should be shown on the form, and we have their forms, the certified true copy of their forms are showing manifest proof that Shettima was a double nominate, was holding nomination for 2 constituencies the same day for at least 24 hours. It would be nice to ask him, because the question they need to be asking, yes, that what you people are saying is true, or to say is a lie, and he would have lied under oath. And he's a smart person. He knows what it means to lie under oath. And that's why I always go back to the court. If he lies under oath, will the court, will the justice system do its due diligence to make sure that he's penalized, or will they waive it and go? Because somehow or the other, this whole thing traces itself back to the whole process of what is the court capable of doing as a deterrent or as a punishment for someone who defies them. So he needs to be asked all the questions about the double nomination. When did you people, the certified true copy you gave, are you lying on it? Because it is the information we Labour Party used to petition. It's based on the information that INEC gave them. Is INEC saying that they lied? Or if they did not lie, where is the so-called letter that Shettima wrote to INEC? And since when do we start obeying a letter written to INEC more than the information that INEC has officially? Okay, I can write INEC today that I want to be the president of Nigeria tomorrow. Would that make me president? I can write INEC, they say that I don't like the person that they declare to be president. Will they cancel it?
Okay. Dr. Etel, since we'll be expecting this man to sit on the dock, I'm just raising the issues and what I expected to come up that our people should pen down. Like I said, now we be the people where we say now our mandate now then collect, and now we they bring them to our lawyers. It's more like we're using this medium to and what is expected. The other thing we say we talked about certificate forgery. That issue also, and then below them go know whether it go come up for that very place. That very one where they talk say what in they call them another passport. Make we ask the man whether he know whether Tinubu get another passport. All those things fit come in, because as we talk, say there is many roads to go to Lagos. this one be one of the road to go to Lagos. And that thing where you dey talk say whether INEC chairman go come by himself, I no think say if dem subpoena Mahmood Yakubu to come for court with all documents, he go come send another person come, except dem go begin the subpoena INEC them, as an institution. In Mahmood, now we want to make the subpoena. Now we want to make him do that testimony. You understand? So I no even want begin the thing say that them go send somebody from INEC. Now make I slow down for this particular thing. Make I begin to show our people. Judiciary will be say then they help us. Will be say with the talk say all eyes on the judiciary. Many things they go wrong behind the scene for judiciary, and we they won't give them that judicial notice. Now we they give them, make them know say e get as e be. As I dey talk now, our people go dey project the transcript of wetin happen for court for those people wey be say they want to dey read wetin dey inside court. But this very one why they talk now, e dey me more important because Mahmood no be person wey we dey catch every day. Since the day when he announced that result by 4 a.m, we never hear from am. You understand? He don go hide. So make I jump. So you wey dey out there wey be say you dey interested for today transcript wetin happen, na document we dey send in and court dey collect am. So you fit dey read the thing for inside there. Now while you dey read am, make I dey go on with Mahmood Yakubu thing and the judiciary. So I dey go to the judiciary now. Yesterday we bring small evidence when this Senator Bukachua, that husband to the Court of Appeal Presido before. Now, waiting down my everybody see and they be like say that very video trend well. But he get waiting down man talk where we say he no too show because that very clip there small. We get another thing where the man they talk where we say the former Senate president. You know, say yesterday I talk say the man still be Senate president. But today is confirmed say Akpabio don't take over. I go still face Akpabio matter. But that former Senate president, Lawa, he can't dey stop and make you know the talk. The man clearly they send a message. The man talk say he go mess up APC for that very Bauchi. Una go hear am from the man mouth, not me talk am. The man talk many things, how intake do this, do that one for them. Say they know they grateful. And all of them for that Senate say in wife help am. And the wife, na Court of Appeal Presido. Now, we dey see say even Indume, Senator Indume, they for national television yesterday again talk say in wife na federal high court judge again, and in they get pressure make in colleagues want to dey use am. Make we first hear wetin Indume talk for him own before we go to this Bukachua's own. Make una hear wetin Indume make him carry mouth chop onions wetin talk for national TV.
Thinking. You mentioned another one now, Senator Bukachua, making reference to how he prevailed on his wife to help some of you, your colleagues in the National Assembly. In fact, Senator Rocha Sokorocha was also questioning the emergence of Senator Ahmed Lawan back into the Senate and how judiciary, the role it played in politics and some of these issues. It bothers a lot of people. Doesn't it bother you too?
It does. But, you know, people are caught in between what is right or moral and what is social. My wife is a high court judge, my first wife, you know. And when people know that your wife is a judge, especially your friends, they put pressure on you. We're all humans. Depends on how strong you are to stand against this kind of a thing. And sometimes, especially when the system itself is more or less compromised or can be compromised, then you'll be tempted. But I like his courage for confessing publicly, even when he could have decided to say no. I think it will help the system people to look inward, look at yourself and say, well, and you believe that what you did was wrong. The best thing is to come out to say, I did this, and I'm sorry for that. And maybe that will help others that will be tempted to do the same.
Senator, what assurance can you give to Nigerians tonight that is sure of what to come from your Senate, this 10th Senate? Because you carried the burden, and people will remember that you are one of those who pitched Gozawa Akpabio and Barao Jibrin. So we hold you accountable if there is any kind of failure.
No, I don't think that is right.
Well, you propagated them. You
Yeah,
said
but now
they are the best.
Yeah, I'm not the Akpabio. Even before God, Akpabio will account for his own. Me, I'll account.
But you should be able to carry this.
So our people, when I don't see Ndume wife as in take Tokam, na federal high court judge, and in getting own set of senators, even House of Rep members, we go want making assist them through the wife. You understand? Now, we know what in the happen for family matter and how you can talk to your wife to help somebody else. We are just bringing it to the attention of the judiciary, say, we sabi these things. As they come out, we dey know say, all the judgment where they come out, no be all of them pure, we know. So when we say our eyes there for judiciary, we dey look, we say make una write on a name for gold, because how many years remain for this earth? Now children and the people wey say then they grow for Nigeria, now we want better future for. So we need to set the record straight. You get another person after Dr. Tay, you go react to all of them together, make you no be say they go back to you then up and forth. Another man for national television confess say in they follow the rig election and a senator e be. And to rig election, he even talk how then they take do am, whether to bring money or to do this one, or to bribe judges also. This man talk am for different ways for national TV. Now, which person don't call him out? Talk say, this thing where this man then to investigate him and maybe possible prosecution. Who they talk, because now them, they offer money to judges. And remember, judges are paid well. Now, make we even hear from that very man.
The reason why INEC should appear. INEC is just an umpire. For them, whichever way it goes, provided it's legal and constitutional, they should obey, because they are not to favor anybody.
Senator Manto, can I just quickly clarify? Did I hear you say that you helped rig elections before now?
Let me tell you one thing. Yes, I did, because I'm now confessing the truth. Look, what do I mean? I don't have to go and change election, but you know, when you provide money, you give money to INEC boys to help you if they see any chance that they should favor you. You provide money to the security. All our elections in the past, I've been in this game for about 40 years. And I tell you, each time, it's not necessarily when I'm contesting election, but when my party sponsors a candidate. I would like that candidate to win election. And what we used to do before, we make provision for INEC, we make provision for security, we make provision for even agents of other parties, you know, so that they will not, you know, raise any objection to whatever we are able to get. So whether I rig myself or not, by providing those resources, financial inducement to the officials, I am rigging election.
Okay. So even as we hear from this Senator Mantu, is probably, I think, late now, but waiting at the bring come be say, he gets people will be said then they confess even when they still there alive. This one confess when still there alive, we see him waiting happen. Then you get another person will be say they bring another confession, they come, we come they shun them down, say make you know confess. Person when don't confess die. We even for here we forgive them. God go help forgive them where he dey. But the person where they alive, we need to look into it, because if we no look into them, the thing go there worse. Because I tell you, on waiting me, I think be justice. Justice now, when you hear something, when something happen, and you speak up and you ask question about that thing, then you are making the world a better place. So for all this one, what don't happen before, I just bring this last video now, make I for reference waiting happened before. Some other people, they confess now, and we know they pay attention when the person there to take action. Make we listen to the latest Senator Bukachua. Make we hear and let as he take talk am. And how then they shun and make you know for talk. But in open up. Make we listen to them.
Adamu Muhammad Bukachua, representing Bauchi North Senatorial District. They never recognized my role as stakeholder and mover and shaker of APC, a founding member, and they thought I was indispensable. Yes, nobody is indispensable. But I made it clear to the leadership of the APC that if you don't recognize the value of any political actor, you would soon come to realize his nuisance value. And I tried to prove that to APC. That's why, first of all, I moved to this side. Second, and I promised the leadership of APC that I will mess APC up in Bauchi State. And I'm proud to say I have done that. I've succeeded. At my age, I don't think I will lobby anybody under the sun. I would do the right thing, and I always do the right thing, and sincerely and honestly too. So, I know, I look at faces in this chamber whom have come to me and sought for my help when my wife was the president of the Court of Appeal. And I'm sure I'm...
the Single Senator Adam Ahmed Bukachua, I think I will advise that you just round up and take your seat.
Name any names. We know ourselves.
No, but this kind of insinuation will mean that there was favor, there was this, and the rest of it. I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I must say that, okay, to round up, since that's what you want me to do, I will do that. And I must thank particularly my wife, whose freedom and independence I encroached upon while she was in office. And she has been very tolerant and accepted my encroachment and extended her help to my colleagues.
Distinguished, please, I don't think this is a good idea, go in this direction. It's not a good idea.
What we are hearing here today is very, very clear. This senator clearly said he encroached on her independence. Waiting in the talk be say, judiciary they independent from them. And supposed to they help all these senators. All of them, they help them. Did they win this election? Was this vote casted for them? Ask yourself that. This man know the truth, and he knew that they now took him out, and that's why he said clearly that he was going to mess up APC. That he's going to mess them up. But guess what? They blocked him, bringing them out one by one. But there is another question again that was asked by another senator, Okorocha. He was asking a question that you will not be surprised about. How did that very Senate president come back again without participating in a primary? Here the senator asking him that question, and he said it's through the courts. Why am I bringing this? I am bringing all this for you guys to know that in as much as we want to have our eyes on the judiciary, we need to send them a judicial message that we are announcing what is happening, and we want them to do the right thing. We are pleading they do the right thing for posterity's sake. Let's hear what Okorocha said to Lawan about Lawan not participating in a primary election but ended up being elected and being in the Senate today. Let's hear from Senator Okorocha.
You return to the Senate as a senator will open another chapter of great discussion in our political book. Because I was there in the field with you running for president. I never knew how you were able to meander and return and leaving some of us. Next time you must teach me how to do that.
It was a torturous journey because we had to go through the courts. I didn't.
On a hear. So this one, they're very, very open. How you take do am? Now your own fellow senator now in the ask am. How did you achieve this very feat without participating in a primary? Waiting in talk. Torturous journey, court. Now court. So make we they bring all these things, make our court they take notice. No be say we no know wetin we they do. No be say we no know wetin they happen for this very country. Dr. Etel, you know, say when I don't begin to shout like this, and I be say verse don't fool my this thing. I don't outline things where we say I won't make you talk with. And again, we get one of our brother where we say from Canada where they join us for Zoom. When you finish analyzing this thing, now ICT expert 9B. He get something where he tell me about that glitches and INEC. In talk say, now them be the expert will be say then they handle anything will be IT. Say nothing like glitches happened. That very password where then they talk, even if you just look at that very something, you go talk whether the day and time where then take change the password of that presidential thing where no agree go for IREV. In talk, I want to go hear from him. In there they wait. Dr. Etel, I beg, tell me as I still there for this judiciary matter. I beg, make you tell us what be your take.
I am glad that you played all this video because it is a weave of videos that connected politicians, Nigerians, electoral system, and the involvement of judiciary in declaring and determining the outcome of the electoral process in Nigeria. That's number one. And as someone who likes to build models and theories, it is clear here from what that senator from Sokoto State. Okay, let's start from late Ibrahim Mantu, who was one-time deputy Senate president of Nigeria. Ibrahim Mantu was deputy Senate president in Nigeria. He says that they work INEC. They know how to settle INEC, which means he's trying to establish that in the Nigeria's electoral process, that INEC had always been compromised, and the compromising of INEC determines the outcome. That's one point we need to raise there. The second point here is the senator from Sokoto, whose wife was the former chief judge of this Supreme Appeal Court. Now, he came in with the idea or a concept that one could summarize to mean that when INEC had been manipulated and used, and then when you hear things like go to court, it's because somehow or the other at the court, they tie it end with constitution, because the moment the court declares and the gavel is hit, that's the end. So they know how to corrupt the system, they corrupt the police, they corrupt the INEC, then they endorse it by the judiciary. That's what the senator is saying. And the senator is saying that it's not just an idea in their head, that they have actually done it. And that members of the Senate, whom he was now leaving, had benefited from such manipulative process, especially through him, whom they used to influence his wife, who was the chief judge of the appeal court. And so what it means is that many of the judgments that emanated from our judiciary in the course of that dispensation were decisions, judgments made based on external influences. It was not based on the independence of the judiciary. So another point we need to learn from this place is that our judicial system had been riddled with a situation whereby what we see coming out of that place is not based on obeying the constitution or based on independent thinking of the judges, but by the influence of people who may be related to them, either as their wives or as their husbands. And now let's stretch it to where we have been hearing in this electoral process. Go to court, go to court, go to court. Someone tweeted, and we published it yesterday, saying, if someone who robbed your thing asks you to go to court, it's either his wife is a judge or another relation is a judge. Could we now deduce and say that, oh, the reason why they're asking us to go to court is because the judges are waiting for them to endorse it? I don't know. But when you look at what Okorocha said, Okorocha looked at the outgoing Senate president and said, I was at the Eagle Square contesting for presidency with you. And you did not participate in the primaries of the Senate from Yobe State. How come you are back in the Senate? And the outgoing Senate president said it was torturous. However, court made it possible. And you know, Nigerians were taken aback when that judgment came. Graciously for Nigeria and out of the expectations of Nigeria, the High Court and the Appeal Court actually ruled against that particular former Senate president. But the Supreme Court gave him judgment, answered the prayers. So what worries me now is this. Whereas the former president of the Appeal Court had resigned, and the new president is currently sitting, and it is under the dispensation of this new president of the Court of Appeal that the former Senate president were denied all those efforts to come back to Senate. It worries me now that majority of the judgment that had to do with politics, including this current Senate president, this process through which he got back to the Senate was worrisome to a lot of people. And the section of the court, the department of the court, the institution of the judiciary that made it possible happens to be the Supreme Court. And so I am now worried that if this theory is actually working in Nigeria, if the independence of judiciary is compromised or at some times been compromised in Nigeria, we don't know when the High Court were compromised, but at least we know when the Appeal Court was compromised. And majority of the judgment that troubled Nigerians were judgment given by the Supreme Court. Are we to expect disappointment? Because the Supreme Court is like the God of all judgment in Nigeria. Are we to be afraid that the courts that are giving judgment that made it possible for Lawan to come back was Supreme Court? The court that gave judgment that made it possible for the current Senate president to come back to the Senate was the Supreme Court. And now we have gotten that it is possible that INEC can be bribed and compromised. And they ask you to go to court because they know that the court will endorse it. Now, if the High Court gives you judgment in Nigeria, that is not the end. If the Appeal Court gives you judgment, that is not the end. It's like this whole process that the Labour Party, even the PDP are engaging now. They are just preparing to face the Supreme Court. So we should begin to ask ourselves, if the Supreme Court is the particular section of the judiciary that had given judgment that troubled Nigeria in this, are we really to be worried? I don't know. I want to leave that question in the mind of our audience and in the mind of Nigerians to think and to ask themselves where we are headed.
As our time, they give us signal now. They give us signal. I won't make this our brother. I for even one bring, he get one other man will be say for Abuja court, sentence him to whether 7 years imprisonment. 7 years and then send them to Kuje. It be like saying 2 months and 3 months. Now in the judge, one judge go there do inspection, come go free and come work, begin the work again. The kind impunity where they happen, make you even drop them for screen, make our people they see. Okay, Chief Judge frees convicted politician 2 months after beginning of a 7-year jail time. Now this thing I dey talk. If no be bribe, tell me wetin go happen wey be say politician, wey be say dem talk say he thief or he do something and then carry and go prison for 7 years. 2 months after, somebody go there, talk saying they do inspection, come carry and come out. All these things when I dey bring come, now just our judiciary say we dey watch on that. Finally, our brother wey be say Onyeka for all the way from Canada, na IT special. I want reach out to you whether you still there. This very glitch where INEC talk say it happen. You talk say no be the main people will be say on know something about this thing. And you go fit give our people just because we no get time. What do you think about that will happen on the presidential upload? Concerning that beavers, we be say to take that very picture, we be say we want to send them up there now only for presidential, work. I had that discussion with you, and you said that that very something is manipulation, that there is nothing like that happened. If you are there in Zoom, because I'm here on camera, if you are there, please, I need you to talk to our people. Are you there? If you are there, please, can you unmute? Okay. If you are not there, it means network has cut you off again. Yesterday, you were here to tell us that what you told me, because I told you, not me go carry your mouth, chop onions for here. I won't make you take your mouth, talk calm. All the technical things where you tell me. Because what you tell me, when I go surprise, say that this very rigging, say na real plan deal. No be say say 19 wey be say dem begin dey. E talk say person wey be say dey manage all the whole logs, everything wey dey for that beavers. Anybody wey be say na expert go get am, and our lawyers talk am. So as our lawyers take talk am, we go take hold am like that. But in all of this, my people, well-meaning Nigerians, our judiciary, all these things where would they bring? Now make una for look at this very case, make una for mercy for this nation will be Nigeria. Because a new Nigeria, they very, very possible. No be every judge where they for bench, now they corrupt. No be every judge where they then go fit manipulate. I don't get experience. And the experience when I get, I don't enter court. Also, I go talk my own case as person where they litigate case for court. And I don't get even judgment. And that very judgment, as I know fit execute them, I waka go meet judge, waiting you know fit do. But I meet, I know beside I go there to go, I go ask am say, see what the problem when I get judgment where you give me to execute them, now frustration. You know what he tell me? He tell me say, you don't get judgment. I don't give you waiting the law justice require. You go and deal with it. Why are they talk am? I dey talk am say these judges where they sit for court of appeal for this tribunal, they don't give us order, and that order now for make INEC bring the evidence where we need, the evidence to prove that this election was rigged. And most of this evidence has not been brought. Those are the discussions will happen. Now, if it is tomorrow that Yakubu is going to appear, remember, I'm saying it here, that we need Yakubu to come with the questions regarding beavers, or the answers on beavers. Those things that we need, these questions that have been brought today, we need answers. Our judiciary, we are watching. Our eyes are on you. We are believing that not all of you are corrupt. We believe there are still people who have their integrity. We still believe that Peter Obi as he had often said, that he has faith in the judiciary. Make una know for the man hand. Angel, our time they give us signal. Signal make we carry the go. Greet our people.
My people, this one now waiting they call option. Are we ready to fight it? Yes, we will by his grace. Because all these things, all this nyama nyama, now waiting our principal won't fight. And they don't see him. Say if he come, he go block all these corruptions because he don't know where the thing they come from. But as usual now, if they fight corruption, corruption go they fight back. But no problem. Make we catch Mahmood first for court tomorrow. No how, he must appear in person. Appear. So that when he appear, all the questions we go the table and for in head. Why IRF result they different from polling unit? Why this one? Why the other one? I know say so. I even get 4 or 5. I know say some people get 10. We go ask them question tire. No problem, my people. Thank you so much for staying with us. If you dey watch us, you know can like, you know can subscribe. Wait till you get, my people. Subscribe. Press like, share, make others dey see am. I beg, we dey beg you. Now one obedient family na all of us be. Tomorrow na another day for us. As you dey watch us, they send the message to so many people. If you want to support us, our account dey there. Support. If you want your own opinion to be heard, also WhatsApp us. If you want to appear, WhatsApp us. We go even like them, make you come show your own opinion. Because you know all these diaspora people, now they even the thing they verse, even pass us where they here. You know, say sometimes suffer don't master our body. But their side, where things they happen as it's supposed to. Because if to say na civilized country, now in all this confession they fly up and down. My people na know now. Waiting, two hands for don't turn to one hand for the person now. They know. My people, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. If you know thank you, now who will go thank? Thank you so much. Continue to subscribe. Continue to support. Continue to share. Till tomorrow. Bye for now.